Hi, I'm Dr. Simone Paterson. I was born in Australia and educated in Australia. I've been in America for about 15 years, and up until just recently I was the chair of undergraduate studies in creative technologies at Virginia Tech. But now I'm retired and I'm a full-time artist. All of my embroidery work is output via machine. So I design within the computer, I design in stitches, and then it's, rather than being printed out as I do in my photographic work, it's actually output via embroidery machine. So it was a huge learning curve. I've been working with the embroidery machine probably for the past 2.5 years. It's absolutely amazing, I totally love it. But I really enjoy the acquisition of new skills. I think creative technologies is always about the acquisition of new skills because nothing stays the same. If you become an expert in one program, you know your career isn't going to last very long because everything changes. So about 3 years ago, I contracted Lyme's disease while up in the mountains hiking. I didn't know what this red splotch on my back was. I thought it was a skin cancer because being from Australia I often have skin cancers. I went to the dermatologist and they said, well, that's a classic bullseye. So I went on that antibiotic and it really took a toll on me. I dropped to under 100 pounds. It was very difficult to get up in the morning. I wasn't in a very good space mentally as well. And I knew that I had to do something to give myself permission to heal, to be able to go on in the world with the same vitality that I had before contracting Lyme's, and the same enthusiasm for life. So I started to research the disease and follow different protocols to try and get over it. But I wanted to know, what did this disease look like? On a microscopic level, what did this horrible disease look like that not all doctors really believe exists, so it's a little frustrating. So this image here is a micrograph of Lyme's disease, and you can see the spirochetes which sort of like drill in to your system. In the background here you'll see a skull of a deer. My husband, who's a hunter, actually killed that deer, and I photographed it, and then from the photograph transferred it into cross-stitch. And here is the deer tick that carries the disease, and that's the little monster, of course huge. There's no scale here, there's no respect for scale whatsoever, but that was the little monster that really put my life in a spin. But through the process of imaging this, researching it, I felt that the process of visualization and making it external to my body really helped me heal. And so there is an old saying that repetitive action brings balance. So the fact that my machine was doing this repetitive action under my close supervision, watching every single stitch that went into the material, it was almost like a trance state that I could then say, okay, come on girl, you got this. There's more to life than lying in your bed on the weekend. You've got to seize it. There's no dress rehearsal, you've got to heal. And so here I am now, put back on all the weight, which I'm fat, healthy. So the workshop on February the 20th is about that process. But we're not using the machine, we're going to be using hand stitching. And we're going to use the aid of ultraviolet light to help kill the disease. The workshop is going to give you some knowledge. And I do believe that knowledge is power. And I do believe that your emotional state of mind can really affect your healing. So what I want to do in the workshop is to transfer joy and gratitude, empowerment, and know that you can heal. Know deep in your blood, deep in your bones, that you are going to heal and make the contribution to the world that you're meant to make.